Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me on U-Boat again today. After we got through sinking a few freighters transiting the channel, we broke out into the Celtic Sea and we found another freighter. So we've sunk two freighters so far. Only had one freighter that was neutral, that was traveling to a neutral port. We let go. So we just got through sinking our second freighter. We're gonna drop down and do a hydrophone check real quick. See what we can see. We're currently out here just to the southeast corner of our patrol area in the Celtic Sea. Gonna drop down and see if we hear anything. If not, we're just gonna try and do as much vertical movement as we can. Try and locate enemy ships. Hopefully, we'll be able to spot a convoy soon. That's my hope, anyways. Let's go ahead and use tie compression. We'll get down and check everything out.
Aktuelle Tiefe 75 Meter.
Oh, yep, that's from that freighter that we just got through sinking.
45 Meter.
Really hoping we found something else there for a minute.
Anblasen!
Alright, so nothing heard, so we're going to go ahead and plot a course like this. Try and get as much vertical movement in our patrol area as possible. In the past, I've only found convoys kind of transiting in this area or up here in BF12, BF13 too. So hopefully we'll be able to hear something. And if we have to travel outside of the patrol area, then that'll be alright. But anyways, I'll see you guys shortly whenever we find something. Well guys, just dropped down to do a hydrophone check real quick. We didn't find anything up here in the north. We went all the way up here, didn't find anything, so shift the course back down to the south, and we just dropped down to do a hydrophone check, and we have a ship propeller off to 287. Follow it for a second, see where it's going. I think it's going towards England. So we're gonna surface and we're gonna run it down. Hopefully it'll be a lone merchant ship, and we'll be able to add a third ship to our tally. So I'll see you guys whenever we get to that point. Well, looking off in the distance, she definitely looks like a freighter to me, judging by the mast and the superstructure. Definitely not a warship. Looks like a freighter. Hopefully it's enemy freighter, so this will be another target. It is daytime now, fortunately. I was kinda hoping that I'd be able to get to the ship before the sun come up, but not so. So normally with just a lone freighter, I'd probably use the deck gun. We've already used the deck gun a little bit, but I haven't been able to fire a torpedo off on this patrol yet, so may line up and fire a torpedo or two at her. I don't know, but we're gonna keep closing the distance, see if we can identify her. Hopefully she's an English flag vessel. Well guys, looking at that ship, and it appears that it's a Norwegian flagged vessel. I also tell it's Empire Tower class freighter. It looks to me, we go in the map view, like she's heading for the channel. Could be trading with France or UK, or it could be trying to travel all the way back to Norway. We shall see. We're gonna investigate, see if her papers check out and her cargo check out, and hopefully this will be a ship that's trading with blockaded Allied ports, and we can sink her. Alright, we're traveling too fast here, coming up to her. All stop. Go ahead and Get you back to doing whatever you normally do. Probably gonna have him board the vessel. Alright. Send delegation to the freighter. So Decker, Kraus, and sure we'll go Fisher. Why not? And we'll send 6 crew members with them. Alright, captain of this freighter helps your crew get to the deck and greets each member of your delegation with a willkommen. He then introduces himself as Jean-Pierre Evans, speaks English and knows only basics of German speech. Sadly, that turns out to be quite problematic, but nevertheless, both parties manage to make a somewhat basic conversation. After exchanging pleasantries, he invites you to a private room in the deckhouse. Your officers sit with the captain in the ship's galley. After a short small talk, the captain asks him to state what do they need. Ask the captain for the shipping documents. You ask the captain for documents that state what cargo is loaded on his ship and where they are heading. He was ready for that since he has these documents already prepared and hands them right away to you. He's looking a bit nervous when you carefully analyze the document contents. Can't decipher much from these documents though, since they are written in English. You only manage to spot some preferences about Port of Lisbon, so it's probably where they're being headed at. If your interpretation is correct, the ship is not involved in a war effort, and sinking it could lead to diplomatic incidents of some degree. Alright, well, I'm gonna accept, and I'll have my crew search the cargo hold anyways. And we'll use time compression to speed up while they're doing that, because it will take some time. Let's see, it says Port of Lisbon shipping documents, but I mean, they don't look like they're heading to Port of Lisbon to me. Might be crazy, but I'm pretty sure Lisbon is south of here, not east, but whatever. I don't have the lingual skill that you need to investigate. Their documents are directly claim that they're false or whatever. Hopefully, when I upgrade my officers or when they get more experience, I'll be able to do that. Alright, they're done. So, an officer from your group looked around the freighter, accompanied by a talkative sailor who speaks some German. He shared his view on the war and told about his uncle that married a woman from Hamburg. Regarding the search, nothing suspicious was found. Officer looked at some of the cargo, but haven't found anything unusual. Okay, so lumber and iron ore. Okay, meet the captain's office, and we'll return to our ship. So apparently everything checks out. I guess they're just taking the scenic route on the way to Lisbon. They're taking a slight detour, it looks like, but their papers and all checked out, so we'll head back out to the west here and continue our patrol. Hopefully we'll be able to find some enemy merchant shipping around. So I'll see you guys whenever we have any further developments. Well guys, did another hydrophone check after leaving that freighter and didn't really hear anything. We've been traveling for a little bit, hadn't seen anything, and now my crew is calling out funnel smoke off the 20 degrees. Yep, there we are. Looks like she's either heading towards us or away from us. Hopefully she's heading towards us. So go ahead and we'll steer course a little bit. Run right into her. So we're gonna keep heading towards this target. Hopefully it'll be a enemy merchant ship that we can destroy. So I'll see you guys then. Oh, we got an update. Enemy aircraft spotted. nope, 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 nope. Crash dive, crash dive.
Alle an eure Ausbildung. Bleibt ruhig und
Montreal
konzentriert.
spotted. Oh, it's off to our left. I don't know if she's actually spotted us yet or not. Doesn't matter. Ordered all head flank. Crash dive. We're gonna dive.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Verstanden, Kommandant.
See if we can avoid this. We're gonna keep pushing towards this freighter. Hopefully. Oh, yep, she sees us. She's turning in.
Kurs 2.
Hard to port. Hard to port. Run towards her. All head flank.
2, 6, 0 Grad. Kurs 2, 5, 9 Grad. Kurs 2, 6, 1 Grad. Kurs 2.
Come on, come on, come on. Get down. It takes so long to dive this thing. Yep, yep, yep. There she is. See your trail. Come on, come on. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning.
9 Grad. Kurs 2, 4, 9 Grad. Kurs 2, 4, 8 Grad. Kurs 2, 4, 4 Grad. Kurs
Go. I don't know what the
3 Grad.
I don't know what the depth is here, but
2, 4
get down to 100 meters.
Grad. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Let's call it somewhere in there.
Auf 100 Meter. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Der Grund liegt tiefer als 100
At least 150 meters below. Perfect, perfect.
Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Dive, dive, dive. Get down.
Aktuelle Tiefe 30 Meter.
Whew. It's stressful when aircraft come. Sometimes, luckily, we were able to spot them before
50 Meter.
they spotted us. So that definitely helped us out because they were coming up from behind us, kind of traveled beside us. That definitely could have been bad. Aircraft is absolutely the bigger threat to U-boats as opposed to ships. I mean, getting depth charge sucks, but at least a ship you can see coming for the most part. You can't see the aircraft coming. So that sucks. But the freighter was coming or is coming towards us,
80 Meter.
traveling to the south down here. So we're gonna turn a little bit too. We're gonna stay under for a while
2. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. 0 Grad.
till that aircraft leaves, and they ain't drop depth charges. We good to come up. We don't have to stay down. Let's come up to 50 meters.
50 Meter.
But we're gonna stay under for a while. Might just wait until nightfall or when it's starting to get dark out, and then maybe try and surface and tackle the ship again. Might not have to wait that long, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, I'll see you soon.
45 Meter.
Well, guys, we've been under for a little bit after diving to avoid that aircraft. And that freighter, we turned course to the south, and that freighter that we were tracking has been steadily behind us. We've been under now for probably a good hour and a half to a couple hours. So think we're gonna get ready and come up to periscope depth, and we're going to try and launch a torpedo at this freighter. We're gonna investigate, see if it's an enemy freighter first. So go ahead and we'll pull all our tools up. Go ahead and we'll come up a little bit.
15 Meter.
I got Kraus here on the torpedoes. He's supposed to be coming to
Aktuelle Tiefe.
maintain the
20 Meter.
torpedoes. So yep, there we go. And start them on tube 1. Alright, Becker's already on the TDC. That's good. Let's go ahead and set it up. Active bearing transmitter. Attack
15
periscope.
Meter.
Target gyro angle bow. Launch mode. Not launching a salvo. Fire one torpedo. Hopefully that'll be enough. Those tube one, salvo type off. Launch lever bridge. There we go. Alright. We're off. We'll be off to the left side of the target, should be. So we'll just go ahead and we'll just throw it over here to the port side for now. And we can always come back and adjust it later. So. See if we can reset this. Maybe. Not. Things a pain to try and reset sometimes. Just reset it to 0 for now, because we don't need it. At any kind of angle. We're only firing one torpedo. Go back. I guess it goes back by default. I don't know why it does that, but anyways. Alright, so we've come up a little bit. Let's go ahead and come up periscope depth. See where she's at. Bearing tube 1. Go ahead. No, don't, not you. Kraus. Tube 2. Oh, don't stick this thing all the way up in the air like that. What are you doing? And there she is. Definitely a freighter. So we're gonna keep closing the distance here. Be sure you're about depleted of energy, so
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi?
having you drink a coffee. There. Just make sure you're good. Alright, so plan is we should only have to fire one torpedo. I mean we're gonna be nice and close to her, so we should have no problem with this. So
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
can we identify her from here? I can't tell which one she is. Definitely an Empire type freighter. I don't see those king posts in the back, which is indicative of a Empire tower. So doesn't look like she's got a triple mast either. Looks like she's just double mast. So could be an Empire bell. We shall see. Hopefully, it's been a couple hours. Hopefully that aircraft is long gone by now. Well, she's definitely a Swiss flagged vessel, so neutral ship. But we're gonna surface the boat and check her out, investigate, see if she is in fact trading with enemy ports. So let's go ahead and drop the periscope and we'll surface the boat. Go half ahead too. Alright, we're coming up on air. We'll go ahead and slow up just a little bit.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
We're moving too fast. Alright, I'll stop right here. Alright, send delegation to the freighter. So Kraus and Rudolph, the rest of them are pretty much too tired. I'm sending 4 crew members with them. Them going off in a little dinghy there. Alright, on them. Captain for shipping documents. Boarding. Port of Buenos Aires. Just a bit nervous. It's probably not. Let's go ahead and just search the cargo hold. Probably not actually enemy ship. I mean, they probably are going to Buenos Aires. Doesn't matter the course. Looks like it to me. Oh well. Alright, let's use high compression to speed this up. Hopefully enemy aircraft does not come right now. That would be horrific if another aircraft just came up out of nowhere all of a sudden. Alright, and they're done searching. According to search, nothing suspicious was found. Oh. Yep. Not an enemy freighter, so. Alright, let's return to the ship. Fisher, get you back on the radio. We'll go ahead and send off this report real quick before we go.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Inspect this shit. Alright. Let's go ahead and increase back to half a head. So, unfortunately, another freighter that is not in a mini ship, but we'll keep patrolling our area, trying to find what we can. Hopefully we'll find some more freighters to sink soon. So, I'll see you guys whenever anything else happens. Well, guys, dropped down to do a hydrophone check after leaving that neutral freighter. I dived down. My crew called out smoke on the horizon. As soon as I went to dive the boat, I just dived to do a hydrophone check real quick, and we got a ship right here. Medium speed closing in on us. This ship down here is the freighter that we investigated a while ago, and then we have another contact up here bearing 323. So we're going to come up and investigate this ship right here that's close to us. So we'll go ahead and we'll go slow, and we'll turn course to the north to try and intercept. It weighs a little choppy today. Alright. See if I can see. Like I see two masts. Looks like a freighter to me. Alright, it's already calling it out. This is a neutral freighter. So we'll investigate. We'll go ahead and surface the boat.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Alle Maschinen stoppen.
Alright, let's go. All stop. We'll go ahead and we'll send our delegation over to the ship here. Alright. And there goes our little dinghy. He's ready for that. Barrett hands them to you right away. He looks a bit nervous when you carefully analyze the document contents. Directed at the port of Buenos Aires. So, yeah, that seems about right, just because of their direction they're heading. I'll just go ahead and have the crew search the cargo hold, anyways. We'll use time compression to get through that. You have time to kill. Kind of surprised we haven't really seen any British freighters thus far. I haven't found anything unusual. Alright, so the captain's office and return to our ship. Alright, all head standard. Oh, and it looks like I got my guys to level up, or a couple of my guys leveled up. Not this one. Becker. There we go. Skills. Becker. Okay. What do we want to give him? Because he's leader type. Obviously, he's port type. So we could do that. It's gunner. She's more accurately in the gunner in manual mode. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with personal skills with him first. We'll make that our first one.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Kraus, you have an upgrade point. Your job is mechanics, primarily dealing with torpedoes and repairs. So this officer carefully carries out maintenance of torpedoes, completely eliminating the risk of detonator failure and extending the time for which they remain maintained about 25%. It's a good one. Cover scrap. I think I'm gonna go with thorough, obviously, because he deals with torpedoes. That just makes the most sense.
Ich könnte etwas
So,
Hilfe gebrauchen.
alright. So we're gonna go by them, and that other ship was out this way. What was the bearing? 323, I think. We'll go 320
Kurs 3,
for a
2,
course,
0.
and we'll hopefully run right into it. So I'll see you guys then. Well, guys, looks like we got smoke on the horizon again. So we go ahead and look over here. It's a lone contact. Hopefully this will be an English flagged freighter. Let's go ahead and turn course
Kurs
to the north. Try and make sure that we stay ahead of her. Alrighty. Let's see what we see here. There we go. Definitely a freighter. Oh,
310
oh, tanker. Oh, and they're calling it out as a British vessel. Oh, beautiful. Kraus, get on the torpedoes. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and we'll go to periscope depth.
Seerohrtiefe.
All right. No, I don't want you
RK9.
on there. Oh, we'll just leave you on there. It'll be okay. All right.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloy?
Here we go. We're gonna try and get nice and close to them. This is tankers. So they're probably gonna fire 2 torpedoes at her, and that should be enough. Go ahead and get
Herr
actually
Kaloy, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
get our commander on the
Rundblick eingesteuert.
attack
Auf
scope.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Fisher will get you on the
besetzen.
listening room, and we'll just go ahead and we'll set up for our salvo shot here. Launch mode salvo, target gyro angle, receiver bow, attack periscope, bearing transmitter. Yes. Salvo type. We're gonna do 2 tubes. So I don't know. We'll do tubes 1 and 4. Sure, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and have him maintain all the torpedoes, anyways.
Jawohl.
Because we might as well.
Torpedorohr 1.
All right, tube 1 maintain. Go ahead and
Verstanden.
go through all of them.
Sie ist als erledigt,
We're
Herr
gonna
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
we're gonna use time compression to close in. Ooh, and we're getting all kinds of targets coming up here now. Got this one out here that we just left a while ago. I think the same one. Got one out here closing in, and this one's moving away from us. So probably when we finish this target, we're gonna probably come over here and check out this one. Alright. Get our scope up. Come on. Alright. I'll call on, it's definitely a tanker. We aren't close enough to be able to fully identify her yet, so
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
let's see. Go ahead and
Zu
do
Befehl, Herr
5.
Kommandant.
Might as well go ahead and do them all.
Setzen.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright. See if we can identify this tanker here, shall we? Let's go over to the tanker. So it's definitely I see 3 masts, so it looks like a third mast right there that's slightly taller than the rest. Maybe. Or that could just be. It looks like it's. It looks like third mast. Something might come up from the bridge there. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. The stack is right behind the bridge. It's not on the back, so it's not an OL class. Not a Del class either. So it's gotta be a war class right here. Yep. All right. Go ahead and identify her. Make sure. Let's see what's the status on tube 1. How far is it? Oh yeah, we're good. All right. So. Go back out. Let's go ahead and go ahead and flood tubes 1 and 4. Because those are the ones that I had set up to fire. Alright. 3 degree spread. That should be okay. Actually, hold on. See if we can bump it down a little bit. It'll go right in there too. Alright, that was size 2. And there we go. So, go in a little bit closer. And slow down just a little bit too. We're gonna have to get her speed. Alright. There we go. There we go. Yep, definitely war class. Alright, so go ahead and we'll set up to get her speed. Looks like she's chugging along pretty quick, probably going about 10 or 11 knots. Ooh, 13 knots. Oh yeah, she's really chugging.
Geschwindigkeit 1, 3, Knoten.
Alright, here we go. Go ahead and we'll get our range here. Oh, a little bit tricky to tell. We'll just go ahead and come on. It's pretty close right there.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 3, 9, 7 Meter.
Okay. Alright, so angle on bow is probably close to 80-ish. Somewhere in there. 9.5, sure, we'll call it right there.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel
Alright,
7,
so
9, rechts.
Let me double check, make sure I got the twos 1 and 4 set. Twos 1 and 4 are flooded correct. Yes. Alright. Got the angle set. 3 degrees. Check that angles. Might be slightly closer to 75. Go. We'll just leave it on 79. It'll be pretty close.
Lage 7, 9, rechts.
Could change the dispersion right here. I'll adjust it slightly right here. Alright. Come on.
Schraubengeräusch.
Let's adjust our
155 Grad.
range down a little bit.
Entfernung 1, 3, 0,
Double
0
check,
Meter.
recheck our angle on bow. It's probably, yeah, honestly, it's probably about 85.
Aktualisieren.
Pretty close right there.
Gegnerlage
Alright.
8, 5.
Twos 1 and 4.
Rechts.
Fire.
Los!
Alright, let's go ahead and head out
Kurs
here. We'll
4,
increase speed
2
just a little
Grad.
bit.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. 30 Sekunden.
And there we go, guys. One impact and two. Both torpedoes hit. Look at that. First one hit right on, right here in the bow. Look at that hole right there. Second one hit right towards the stern. So, two good hits on that. Hopefully that'll be a sunk tanker right there. It'll be a nice little prize right there. Oh yeah. So, we'll go ahead and we'll increase all head standard. Well, guys, we gotten the official confirmation. He sunk that tanker, the War Pandari. It's back over here. So it took two torpedoes to take her down. Both of them hit, so it's nice shots. We turned course down there towards the southeast. Gonna try and intercept that the other freighter we heard on the hydrophone, or assumed freighter. Could be another tanker, but hopefully it's an enemy merchant ship, and hopefully we'll be able to intercept it and add one more to our tally before we return to port. So we turn course now to hopefully try and intercept her, and hopefully whenever I see you guys again, we'll be sinking another ship. So yep, I'll see you then. Alright guys, so we've closed in on that freighter. We spotted smoke on the horizon, and then we've been tracking it, and there we are. So definitely looks like a freighter right there. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because I can see the king post now. That's going to be an Empire Tower. There we go, freighter in sight. Alright, so Kraus, go ahead and get you on the managing the torpedoes. So I'm gonna switch over to electric motors. So we're gonna fire from the surface. So I just wanna use electric motors. That way won't give off any smoke, hopefully. So Becker, I want you on the TDC. We'll go ahead and set up the TDC. Probably just fire a single torpedo at her. We're gonna fire from the surface. So let's go ahead and set that up. We'll yeah, salvo, nope. Just go ahead and we'll just set it up for 2-1. Salvo type off, launch lever bridge. Active launch lever Uzo, actually, yeah. Those firing from the surface. So alright, so we're gonna keep closing in. Let's go ahead and go dead slow, because we're just gonna let this ship continue to close in on us. Alright, we'll just go ahead and we'll just officially identify her real quick. There we go. Yep, Polish vessel on that freighter. Let's go back to freighters. Yeah, I can see the king post. It's gonna be an Empire Tower right there. Over 5.5 gross tons. So the nice prize right there. So let's go ahead and we'll keep closing in. Just gotta make sure Kraus doesn't have to keep doing the torpedoes a little bit. We'll get we are getting nice and close here. There we go. Alright. Here we go. We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and flood tube 1 so it's ready. We don't need to worry about that because we're not firing a salvo anyway. So, alright, let's go ahead. Go ahead and we'll check her speed. We'll keep closing in on her. Right now we're going dead slow so that we can get her speed. You want to be at a complete stop or going dead slow, really, to get your most accurate target ship speed readings, and you want to be sort of perpendicular to them whenever you do it too. Alright, about 7 knots going. That sounds about right. So, alright, closing in.
Langsame Fahrt
speed up just a
voraus.
little bit. Now that we got our speed, keep closing in. Alright,
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
nice and close. We'll go ahead and get a range here. If we can. There we go. Somewhere
Aktualisieren.
in there.
Ziel 1, 6, 7, 9
Take a little
Meter.
bit. Alright, angle on bow is gonna be probably between 85 and 90. We're not quite to 90 yet. Somewhere 87.8. Sure,
Schussunterlagen
that'll be pretty
aktualisieren.
close.
Winkel 8, 8. Bug rechts.
Alright, gyro angle is synchronized, so on freeze and 2-1 fire. And there we go. Torpedo is running towards the target. Hopefully we'll get a good hit here. We'll just keep our bow facing her so that we offer up as little profile as we can. Don't want her to spot us before the torpedo hits and start zigzagging or adjust her speed. Then it'll be off. So hopefully that torpedo will hit and we'll have another sunk freighter. Well, there we go, guys. One torpedo hit. Looks like it was slightly in front of the bridge, so definitely good hit. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll switch back to diesel motors because we don't need electric motors right here. We've already hit her. Go ahead and send that report off. Ship is spotted. We're gonna continue to close in on her, and we'll observe her sinking. Look at that, bow's already pretty much completely underwater. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep. I think that's gonna be a
Feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
oh yeah, they spotted us finally. I think that's gonna be a sunken freighter right there. Her bows are in the water. We can see her propellers sitting above the water. So oh yeah, that's gonna be
Kurs 2.
she's going down. There's no question about it.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
There we go. Crew evacuates the ship and she stopped. So we're gonna all stop right here.
Stopp. Sie gehen unter.
There we go. Tobruk sunk. Another ship to the total. I believe that makes 3 that we sunk on this patrol. So I would definitely call that a successful war patrol right there. So we've reached our
Herr Kapitän.
totals for this war patrol. We were instructed patrol number 2 travel 2,250 kilometers or the sink what was it? I think it was 10,000 tons total shipping. So there we go. Yeah, we sunk Tobruk, we sunk War Pandari, performed multiple checks on multiple ships. We sunk Empire Lagos. So nope, MS Mod. Nope. Okay, so we got 4. So yeah, I would absolutely call that a successful war patrol. So a tanker and 3 freighters, that's not too shabby. So
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
we're gonna go ahead and steer course back to port, I think, now that we've completed our objective. So
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Yep, there we go, guys. 4 enemy ships sunk on our second war patrol. Not too shabby. We're gonna go ahead and return to port. There we go, guys. Thinking of MS mod, sinking Empire Lagos freighter, determine course at War Pandora, sinking of War Pandora, sinking of Tobruk. So, 4 ships. We almost got the German Cross and Gold, but war badge. Iron Cross second class almost for Rudolf Becker. U-boat war badge for the rest of the crew. So, yep, not too shabby. And there we go. We completed that stage of the tonnage war campaign. I think 25,000 tons of shipping. So, we've unlocked the second stage of that, which is get 50,000. Look at that. We're already almost there. 41,423. So, there we go. Nice end to our second war patrol. So thank you guys for joining me, and join us next time when we head out on our third war patrol, the War Patrols of U48.